to see. Trying to get by, gonna survive. Every girl has a dream. Welcome to my world, I'm a Yankee girl.
Three, two, one.
Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of Get to Know Metro. I'm your host, Michelle Spaziano, and I must tell you, being an animal lover, I am super excited about covering today's Department of Metro Government. It's the K-9 unit, and joining me here is Sergeant Danny Hale, who's going to be teaching us all about these amazing dogs right here at the K-9 headquarters. So Sergeant, welcome. Thank you. Where do you find these dogs?
Most of these dogs here that are with the Nashville Metro Police Department, they come out of a kennel in Denver, Indiana called Bond-Lit Kennels. The dogs range somewhere around $8,000 a piece. It's the purchase price.
Let's go meet the dogs. Oh, this one looks a little scary.
Chris, I'm doing wide.
You may think I've got it made.
But let me
Chewing on a
Nico.
bone and
Nico.
lying
Nico.
in the shade.
Nico.
You may think it's not
I had to
worth
spell it for me.
when you see buried treasures in the dirt.
Nice to meet you.
Everybody
Is he
thinks
shaking?
I'm just a simple-minded critter. Tell you something
He's
that
an excitable
you might
kind of
not
dog.
have
You want me down?
considered.
So Nico, nice to meet you. Thank you for joining us here on Get to Know Metro. What's it like being a K-9? I mean, what's it like being a K-9 police dog?
Domesticated canines must
Except he
work.
doesn't want to be interviewed.
He doesn't say much, but I promise
You know, do you give the dogs orders in different languages?
most every dog that comes in here, because they are from Europe, are trained. Their beginning training is in German, and what we do is sort of a modified Southern German, but we try hard.
I'd like to hear a little bit of that if you would.
Well, the down command is Platz. If you want the dog to bite somebody, it's Pocken.
Oh Lord.
But you heard him, Bleiben, that's stay.
Are you a hard worker? You just want to play, don't you? It's a dog-eat-dog world out there, ladies and gentlemen.
Pass off at me.
No comprende. So what's it like to be a police dog? Is it a tough life? You like it?
You may think I've got it made.
Oh, really? A lot of hard work?
Bone and lying in the shade. It's a rock.
The question is, thank you for joining me. It's great meeting you. Good luck to you out there. Do you shake? No?
Most of these dogs are imported. They come out of Czechoslovakia, Holland, different places like that. This Ken Licklider, Bond-Lit Kennels, he basically brings all these dogs in. When you roll into his kennels, if you looked at our kennels up on the hill there, we have 10 stalls. At any given time, he's got 300 or 400 dogs.
Oh my goodness.
So he's doing it on a high volume.
And
yes.
he strictly trains police dogs.
He trains police and military. And basically, we buy the green, what we call green dogs, because we do all our training in-house.
They train them from the time they're little puppies?
They start socializing. They start from that point up. You don't put much control on them until they get to be about 10 months to a year old.
Oh wow, that old. Does each dog have a handler or a partner? Or
We do when we get the dogs back here. We try to pair them off with almost personalities. And for some reason a handler has to leave or whatever occurs, then you can swap the dogs over, but it's just a little bit of a lengthy process.
Do the officers get to pick their dog, or does the dog kind of pick the officer?
Sometimes we do, as far as seniority.
Do they live with the handlers?
Absolutely.
They do. So
Yes.
they have like kind of a normal life when they're home and they're not working?
They go home and they're just dogs.
Oh, that's nice. When they're about a year old, you said that they really get into the training. Do you know if like this dog's not going to work out, even though he might be the right breed? Is there signs that he might not be a good police dog?
We normally go up, and myself, Officer Brown, which you met earlier, and Lieutenant Spencer will go up and we evaluate these dogs.
Okay, so who's going to put the arm thing on and do the
Ready?
tap?
I'm rolling.
Did you have to draw straws to see who gets attacked?
Who gets the short straw? No. It's just part of our job, so we just sort of have to do it.
Do you rotate?
Well,
He says he's done it several times.
Yeah.
Tell us exactly, set
this
this up
is the
for
criminal apprehension phase. What are we doing
It's
first?
peeing on the flowers, it's a rough life. Sleeping 20 hours, domesticated canines must work real hard. A goldfish or a cat could never do this job. It's a rough life. Barking at the mailman, it's a rough life. Trying to catch your tail and drinking from the toilet when the seat is.
I feel like I want to clap for that dog. That was
Well,
amazing.
These dogs don't mind being clapped for.
Oh, okay, good.
They're a little bit hams.
What was that one's name again?
Hey, I was going to say KT.
Good job, TK! Woohoo! What was the command you just did? That was house, and he does it really loud like that.
Well, I always tell people.
Who gets to name the dogs? Is it the handlers?
We sort of name. They come with a name, but most people don't like them, like their name when they come in here, so we rename them.
Oh, okay. And is it up to the handler?
I actually acquired my dog, so the previous guy had named him, so my name was thrust upon me, but I'm okay with that.
Thrust upon me. That sounds X-rated. What kind of dogs do you use? Is it always German Shepherds?
Not always. We do use the Belgian Malinois, which they're lower. Their hair is a little bit thinner, but they're pretty much along the same lines. They just got a very, very high drive.
Why those two particular breeds of dogs? It's not chilly out here.
It's because of the work ethic that both dogs have. Neither dog does everything perfectly, but they're pretty much the jack of all trades.
Okay, so the next dog we're going to be
This
seeing
is Apache.
is Apache.
I would brought my dog down, but he's so over the top wild. He's just he's lovable, but he's just going to get all over you.
Wild and crazy.
He'll get you dirty, so you don't want
Can't
that.
get wild with the dogs. Who can you get wild with?
This is the one and only dog we have that does non-aggressive tracking for like Alzheimer's patients, missing children, things of that nature. And he also is cross-trained for narcotics.
How many people has he found?
How many has he found? I think 1 or 2 so far.
enough.
You don't.
And I can touch him. Right? He's gonna jump on me. Oh my God! Did you get that? That was awesome! Woohoo!
Had a good boy. Sleeping 20 hours.
Boy, you're a hero.
Domesticated
You're a
canines
hero.
must work real hard. A goldfish or a cat could never do this job.
That little turd jumped on me and everything. You little stinker! Oh, the what? Out it! Can I throw the ball? I'm gonna take it out of his mouth, but no. I just threw my back out. Can I do a redo? Ready? Get it! Oh Lord!
There you go.
All right, there you have it, Apache. I like him. Non-aggressive. Finds all of. He found 2 missing people. Here, sit. Oh, good boy!
Oh, she got the.
I'm not phony.
You like being police now?
Cool.
Speak.
I'm not ashamed or embarrassed
Do you like robbers?
when I drool.
All right.
What you get.
Woo! Okay. See ya.
So thank you.
Captain. A couple more questions. How do you know when the dog's ready to retire? And once it is ready to retire, where do they go? Where do they live?
They go home with the handler. Handler gets first option.
Oh,
They
okay.
always take first option.
Oh.
And well, a little known fact: the metropolitan government here in Nashville and the city and the council passed an ordinance that these dogs would be taken care of until they meet with their demise. And that is, as far as I know, the only only government that has ever passed an ordinance to that effect.
Join me for our second episode.
No, y'all can all be whoever wants
Yeah,
to
we
be in
want
it. It's just a
everybody
promo.
in
It's a promo.
Oh, everybody's not supposed to scream.
So you can just kind of wing it from there. I think you're winging it.
I'm winging it. Regular.
3, 2.
Hey everybody, it's your host Michelle Spaziano of Get to Know Metro. Check out this upcoming show on the K-9 unit. I don't know what I'm saying here. What
Saturday night featuring the K-9 unit.
You said that to say?
Thanks for joining us.
There you go.
Perfect.
You can say
Soon we'll be featuring the K-9 unit. Oh God.
That's good.
Well, if she's
My lips are low. I swear to God, I feel like I'm drunk.
Like this.
Now you guys all smiling. Don't act all tough. Now smile.
record over my movie.
Oh! Hey everybody, it's your host of Get to Know Metro, Michelle Spaziu. Spaziu? That's my new name.
Sound it out. It'll be coming.
Mock him.
Can you smile? Yeah, smile.
Hey, Ashmet! What's the thing? Out! What's the command?
How's Michelle?
Out!
Michelle is basically shut up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Shut up!
All right, 3, 2.
Hey everybody, it's Michelle Spaziano, your host of Get to Know Metro. Please join me every Saturday night at 7 p.m. right here on Metro 3, especially for my upcoming episode, The K-9 Unit. Ruff, speak! Good job, Nico! Well, that about wraps it up. Thank you so much for joining us on our second episode of Get to Know Metro. I hope you've enjoyed learning about the K-9 unit as much as I have. Please. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Vijiji, your host of Coffee Talk. And I am just over the moon today because, once again, I am in the Big Apple, Brooklyn, New York, and we have come to visit my mother today because she's put up such a stink. Boy, do you get a load of this one. She is quite the firecracker. Gabriella Petrillo. Hello, my mother. Hi, Gigi. How are you, Mom? I miss you too much. How are you? Now, I know you were a little upset because you were down the line as the guest, but don't be, okay? Oh, Mother, don't get all upset now.
Listen, you interviewed my sister, my brother, your boyfriend, your sister, your girlfriend, and now your mother comes last. So much for nepotism.
Look, Mother, I don't call the shots over there. Your niece Michelle does, so don't blame it on me. She's the one that picks the guests, so I guess you could give her a call and ream her out.
You're second fiddle to her.
I don't think I'm second fiddle, Mother.
I think you are.
Well, second fiddle's better than no fiddle, as far as I'm concerned. First of all, I want to tell the audience her name is Gabriella. Did I already say that? I don't remember.
I think you said Gabriella. How many times are they gonna say?
Well, they call her Gabby because sometimes she doesn't. But anyways, Mother, do you notice anything different about me?
Yeah, you grew a wart.
A wart? It's a beauty mark, and that's not what I was
that's
talking
beautiful.
about.
I think you don't look so beauty with the mark.
My enhancement?
Oh my God.
I'm wearing the Wonder Bra. Isn't it something? It just lifts you up and gives you a little extra, you know what? Va va voom.
Does everybody wonder when you take it off where they went?
Leave it to you to find the flaw in the bra.
Flame the floor. You know what I mean.
No, I don't. While you flocking your fake eyelash around, I don't know what this means.
I feel like a bear. Not gonna have to worry about gaining any weight.
Boy, did you think I was worried about it?
Oh yeah. But this is the light beer.
I say we drink it.
Cheers. Salute.
Salud, a nostrovia. You know, that's a drink up, I think, in Russian or something like that.
Oh, do you see all the birdies behind us?
Look at Snow White's
The
birds.
birdies.
Oh, Lord. One of our expensive lights fell and crashed. Oh, dear. Oh, my God, Mother, you become quite the guzzler. Oh, Lord. Just keep drinking and talking. Talk. That's what the show's all about. We really don't have a point to the show.
Oh, my.
What the? Mother was there. You scared the Wonder Bra off me. So how are your friends?
Oh.
Oh my God, this was tough.
It was a burp that choked me. I hope this doesn't make us look unladylike.
Well, how could it? Because we are very
Ladylike.
And besides Mason, who else has been your favorite guest that I have talked to on Coffee Talk?
I think she's wonderful. I would love to see her back again and again and again.
Mother, do you know what you're saying? What if she comes in and scoops up my jaw? It happened to my cousin Michelle with, that
We know.
race car driver.
DP.
It means... What does it mean?
I could.
Dumb person. Stealing.
That was good.
What do you mean? You're not dating anybody? A beautiful woman like yourself? You should have men flocking. You're so funny. I like when you drink. I like when I drink too.
I don't like men anymore.
You on that side of the fence now? Oh my God.
No, I'm not on that side of the fence. I don't like women either. I don't like people for the most part. I like kitties and doggies and birdies.
Well,
and
that's called bestiality. So, Ma, you wanna play a drinking game?
Yes. I'm losing my voice.
Oh my God.
I know.
It's starting to get a little annoying.
I haven't even seen your new house.
Well, it ain't like you haven't been invited.
No, how old? How long? Well, yeah. Oh, jeez.
This beer is really worth the money for 5% alcohol. I feel like I'm drunk as a skunk.
How old is your house now?
I don't know. I'll ask it when I get there. What did you think of the Super Bowl? I thought she was a little over the top.
No, I think she was great.
Boy, that accent's really throwing me for a loop.
I'm lucky I could talk at all.
Boy, that Beyonce. And then she blew out the stadium. Well, I think we should say goodbye to all the Yankee Girl TV fans. And then I think we should do a little commercial how you tell everybody to watch your daughter.
Everybody watch my daughter on Coffee Talk.
You really didn't have to sing it. So yeah. I'm standing in front of Beyond the Edge, and it's one of my personal friend Matt Charette's 4 restaurants. Now he's working on number 5, but we're gonna start with him today at the beginning. One of my closest friends here in Nashville, Matt Charette. He is also my mentor. Yeah, you are. Don't shake your head no. That's why he's in the credits of the show at the end. I don't know if you've all seen that, but Matt helped me get this up and going, whether he knows it or not.
But I'm also fortunate in my world that I've also had people who saw potential in me and were willing to devote time to me as well.
Restaurant. How did it come about? Once you left your job as a GM at one of the establishments here in Nashville, how did you become so successful?
A lot of hard work, a lot of good people,
Yeah.
a lot of encouragement from others.
What was the most encouraging thing that somebody told you on your journey?
Whenever we set out on any kind of journey or mission in our life, we always have certain...
Hold that thought.
So anyway, I started with my first restaurant, Beyond the Edge.
Wait a minute, back up.
What? Back
what
up.
about meeting me?
I forgot, it is your show and it is about you. It was a very busy night.
Can you turn that thing off? was working at an establishment here in Nashville, and I asked him, "Hey, can you play my CD?" What did you say?
No.
No. I'm like, "Hey, can I say that I work here just so I can get my apartment?" And Matt said,
No. But I did say, I will give you a job if you need a job.
He did say that. But my thoughts were, what the heck? I came to Nashville to be, a singer and get a record deal.
My first impression of Michelle was, what a great person this is. Standing in front of me. Yeah.
Are you serious? You're just
I'm
saying
serious.
that for them?
No. I admired your tenacity. I admired your spirit, your go-gettedness. Go-gettedness? Is that a word?
It is on our TV
right?
show.
There's 3 things that I learned from Michelle about getting what you want. Because Michelle's the type of person who is, if she wants something, she's going to ask you for it. She's going to work hard. She's going to work hard to get it, or she's just going to take it. Not in a bad way, but I think those are admirable qualities to have in an entrepreneur and someone who's trying to accomplish goals. One of the best things that I ever learned is from one of my mentors is that no does not mean no. It's just not yes yet. And, if we're willing to pursue those things, we can accomplish a lot of great things.
That was good. Your check's in the mail.
All right. Well, everybody said, Matt, why don't you just open your own place? You've been doing it for years, just open your own place. So I did.
And it was Beyond the Edge. And how many years ago was that?
9 years ago.
Tell me some of your mentors.
Well, Stephen Covey is probably one of my people that I look to the most. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Enter Gerald Bell, Bell Leadership, out of North Carolina. Tony Robbins, of course, very inspirational. Jim Rohn, one of my favorites, and the list goes on and on. But locally, a guy named Levi Montgomery, who I've trained with for the past 9 years, has taught me a tremendous amount.
Trained how? What do you mean?
It's like a self-defense, kind of a martial art type of thing. Confrontation management. David Noble, who has been a tremendous business mentor, and most of the thing that I found though is most business is really about me, the person, and the skills that I have. It's who you are and how that communicates to other people.
What's your favorite dish at each restaurant?
My favorite dish at Barrett and Fried, the fish and chips.
Mine too.
And breaded fish and chips.
Oh, they're good. What's so great about Battered and Fried?
My father's a French gourmet chef, and so we started off using a lot of his recipes, but we're in the South, and the South is kind of known for its southern fried food, so we have to make some adjustments, and I think we finally hit on a mix that's just right.
Is this your guys' first time at Battered and Fried?
No.
No? Oh, so you guys are regulars?
All the time.
I think this is a good kept secret of the locals, don't you?
It is.
Yeah.
And the fried oysters, they open them up when you order them. They don't get any fresher or better than that.
Do you order the same thing every time here at Battered and Fried?
Yeah. Clam chowder.
The clam chowder?
And then whatever the catch of the day is, changes up from mahi to escular, and just all the great, oceanic fish that you can clog your arteries or you can try to clean them here. So it's a heaven both ways here. So
my favorite dish at Beyond the Edge is anywhere from the wings to the quesadillas to the salads.
Actually, I came especially over here for the famous nacho. This
Wow, where'd you come from?
Berry Hill.
Berry Hill, just for this. Oh, I take it this is not your first time at Beyond the Edge.
No.
And Brian, how often do you come to Beyond the Edge? Is this your first time?
Not at all. Eat lunch here on a regular basis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, what brings you back to Beyond the Edge?
Just the atmosphere's got a local feel. East Nashville's got a kind of a tight-knit community, so enjoy coming here for that. Everything's good, though. I've had sandwiches, I've had chicken wings, I've had their nachos.
Yeah.
Everything's good, so.
I like that wrap with the grapes and the chicken.
The amaretto chicken salad
Ooh,
sandwich,
yeah.
one of our signature items.
Yeah, that's
Get tons
a
of
good
compliments on our hot wings. Best wings in town.
one. Getting hungry.
Amazing quesadillas. Great vegetarian selection as well. Not just sports bar food. Drifters, it's anything barbecue. Live music.
Barbecue's huge in the South.
We have a kind of unique way of doing it. We do smoke it for a few hours, and then we put it into a roaster, and we roast it overnight. So it's not only got a great smoky flavor, but it also remains its tender juiciness that just makes it so delicious.
Are we going to try any samples today?
We'll try anything you want.
Oh, why did you bring your friends from out of town to Drifters?
Well, we needed somewhere to go for lunch. I've eaten here a couple times before. It was really good barbecue.
Good prices. What'd you think of the food?
It was excellent.
Yeah?
was.
No, you're not just saying that because you're on TV, right?
No, it was really good.
And at Watanabe, it's the sushi and the bento box.
Bento box is one of your favorites, huh?
Yeah, it's a combination of chicken teriyaki, a sushi roll, edamame, miso soup, orange slices.
And there's something about the rice at Watanabe's that is amazing. I mean, it's not just normal rice. Why is it so good?
Well, there's different grades of rice that people can buy.
Different grades of
And we
rice.
buy a very high grade of rice.
What's the hardest challenge you've encountered in following your dreams and goals?
Getting out of my own way.
Ooh, I was just gonna say, sum it up in one sentence. That was pretty good. Put that away. Break time's over. What's your best advice to somebody out there who got laid off, lost their job, or just decided to leave? And what would be the first thing you tell them to do?
You gotta own your situation. You've gotta know exactly where you are.
I think you should become an inspirational speaker. Yeah.
After this, no one's gonna hire me to coach or counsel. So I'm not gonna bother giving the name of my consulting company.
You have one?
Yeah.
Management,
Development
development,
and consulting
and
group.
consulting group. Okay. Is there a way for them to get in touch with you?
Matt, M-A-T-T, at mdcgroupllc.com.
Okay, great. Thank you for being, an inspiration not only to me, but hopefully somebody out there who's looking for a little inspiration or a little push or some food. This is 5 Points in East Nashville, and that's where Drifters is located, beer battered and fried, and Beyond the Edge.
It's battered and fried
Oh.
if you're looking for it.
I'm hungry. Wave to everybody and thank them for watching. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. My goodness, you're demanding.
You've known that for 11 years now. No offense, Matt, but this is my favorite part of the whole interview today. You like it battered and fried or something beyond the edge, or maybe you want to be or want to not be on the healthy side, or you're just one of those drifters who likes it all. One of Matt's 4 restaurants is sure to satisfy any appetite.
They called me Yankee girl right to my face, a name I couldn't fight, so I embraced it. Gonna make a name for myself down here in Dixie. Yeah, I took hard work, attitude, doing what I wanna do. New York to Tennessee, now I'm on the TV, going down my own avenue, making my dreams come true. Yankee Girl TV, well that's just me. You can tune in, turn me on, check it out, see what it's all about. Yankee Girl TV, it's really something to see. I wanna be queen of the flat screen, hotter than a jalapeno, New York on a jamboree. Yankee Girl